And two. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. It is self-evident that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness, that security, rights, governments are instituted among men, driving just
Thank you. If you'll just turn right around, stay standing, and Mr. Braddock in second grade will lead us in a patriotic song. Thank you. Second grade, please remain standing, and the rest of us over here, we can have a seat. Be great audience members. We will begin with hearing from second grade. They have something to teach us. I love hearing every word, so make sure you listen, and you'll learn something here.
Last week in second grade, we finished up with life cycles of butterflies, chickens, frogs, and flowering plants. And we moved on to another important cycle in nature, the water cycle. Today we'll be teaching you a little bit about how water comes up from the ground and rains back down.
Water vapor you can't see.
Thank you, second grade. That was brilliant and delightful. It was very clear how that all works. And second grade teachers, Mr. Braddock, thank you for teaching that. So one more round of applause. They do come up with these songs and they find the way, so all of that is the innovation of our teaching staff, including Mr. Braddock. So I'm really proud of them, and it's just so fun. I love it. It's always a treat. Thank you for being here and doing that. Let's see, we have just a moment for some announcements. PTO has something to share with you. We can clap for PTO. They do so much for our school. They bring us all together in events, and they also raise money for the school for specific things. And right now, I have a feeling that they're going to tell us a little bit about that.
Good morning, Candeo friends.
Good morning.
As PTO, we get to do a lot of fun things here at the school, and it wouldn't be as much fun without you. Thank you. One of the fun things that we got to do recently was the penny drive. Who remembers the penny drive? Well, I just want to thank you all. You guys can put your hands down, and I just want to thank you so much. Do you have any idea how much money you guys brought in for the penny drive? I heard 200. So if you think we raised 200, raise your hand. If you think we raised 500, raise your hand. If you think we raised 1,000, raise your hand. All right, put your hands down. You guys, you brought in $2,320. Thank you.
Maybe there's a song about that. Thank you so much. You did that, and every penny goes to helping us make our gym better. And so we have things that we're hanging up and putting up to make the sound quality better in our gymnasium, and this is just a start. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, parents, for your support. It does deserve a nice round of applause for them. And thank you again, PTO. By the way, that's Mrs. Gimrick. So if she ever says good morning to you, you can say good morning, Mrs. Gimrick.
Okay.
All right, it's time for the REACH portion of our assembly. And we love to recognize great citizenship. I remember last month, I did not ask you to tell me what REACH meant or tell the community what REACH meant. So we are going to do it today. R stands for E stands for A stands for If you didn't hear that, it's attitude and it's alacrity. We want to make sure it's a great attitude and that we have alacrity, and we speak about that all the time. C and H. I see it all the time. I tell you that, I recognize it, and I love it. And here's a chance to be able to recognize someone in your class who displays those things consistently. And here we are with our teachers to find out who that is. Kindergarten.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you very much. Today I'm going to honor a student in my class for all of the heart that she portrays on a daily basis. She has come into kindergarten just raring to go, ready all the time. And what I really appreciate about her is just the heart she puts into all of her work. She does such quality work. She is trying so hard. She's becoming an amazing reader and an even more amazing writer. You should see her illustrations that go with it. They're absolutely beautiful, and I couldn't be prouder of Isabella Dome.
Good morning, friends.
Thank
Thank you. Today, the student that I'm recognizing at this REACH ceremony is one that really displays all of the REACH characteristics every single day. She is very much full of heart, and her caring heart just is overflowing, and she's always looking out for her classmates. But also she has a good attitude, and we all know that when somebody has a good attitude and they're excited to learn and they're happy about their day, it is just contagious, and everybody else feels that same feeling of love and excitement. And that special student today is Caroline Petruzzi.
Good morning, Candeo. The REACH winner that I chose this month is based on heart. I have never seen such a big heart in a small body. She is the best friend to everyone in our class. Anytime that she notices someone is having a hard day, she's able to jump right in and cheer them up. And that makes our whole classroom so bright. So I would love to give this REACH award winner, or this REACH award to Riley McNamara.
Good morning, Candeo. Hey, I feel like that was really, really close to Mr. B's good morning, so can you do that one more time? I want mine to sound like his. Good morning, Candeo. Thank you, that was perfect. Okay, I wrote down what I wanted to say about my REACH Award winner today because I had a lot of thoughts and I wanted to make sure that I had them all correct and all on paper. So as a Candeo teacher, it's extremely difficult to choose a REACH recipient each month. All of our students consistently rise to high expectation. And I was going through my class list, I found it incredibly challenging to pick just one student. Each student in my class demonstrates REACH, some or all of the REACH qualities every single day. As I was pondering this, I began to think about Candeo, the vision of the school, and what Dr. Messer tells us, the teachers. The teachers, like the students, rise to high expectations. We strive to demonstrate REACH in all that we do. We respect each other. See, I'm not good at reading off the paper. We show effort in our lesson planning and instruction, and we have a great attitude every day. We cooperate when working with students, parents, and other teachers, and we always show heart. All Candeo teachers are amazing and could earn a REACH award if there was one for teachers every month. Dr. Musser and the vision of Candeo challenge us to be more. They challenge us to use what we know to become leaders. A leader's actions inspire others to learn more, do more, and become more. All of my students exemplify REACH, as I said before, but this month, after careful reflection, I decided to choose a student who exemplifies REACH and who leads others to do the same. Because of how she inspires others to embrace and demonstrate REACH in all that they do, I am proud to announce that our REACH award recipient is Tessa Beers.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you. So my REACH award recipient this month, to me, is a complete example of REACH every single day, and he has been since the beginning of the year. But this month, I have in particular noticed his respect. Anytime I have to remind the class of any expectations, I can always count on him to raise his hand, and he'll give some examples of why those expectations are important, like why it's important to be quiet in the hallway, or why it's important to have good stamina during Daily 5. Not to mention he's got the biggest heart, and he always shows such great effort. I'm so proud of you, Taylor Smith. Good morning, Candeo. All right, for my REACH winner for October, it was very hard to choose just one student because I could stand up here and tell you about any of my students. But the student that stuck out for a reason that actually isn't in our REACH, but it has everything to do with it, and that was determination.
Each day this student comes in and she's determined to show respect in each of her interactions with her friends, with her classmates, with teachers, with any adult she comes in contact with. She's determined with her effort. She always tries her best. And she's determined with her attitude. She always says, I can do this. And often she'll say, I'm not sure of this yet, but I will know it soon. Don't worry. And I could go on and on about how determined this student is, but I think you'd rather know who she is. And she is Caitlin Nguyen.
Good job, Caitlin.
Good morning, Candeo. My REACH student this month has showed a lot of respect and a lot of effort. Every time I give her some work, she always greets it with a thank you. She always shows effort in everything she does. She is a hard worker at reading, and she works really hard at her writing. I'm very happy to award this to Melania Fitt.
I guess I'll keep the chain going. Good morning, Candeo. That was awesome. Thank you. I kind of see a trend going, selecting students this month for showing heart. The student I chose this month has an enormous heart, and he brings it to school every day. I need to give a little example or a story of something that I got to witness, and I went home and I told Mr. Cannon, and he said, oh my goodness, I think that's your REACH winner for the month. And I said, I was thinking the same thing. We were out at recess, and this student was in my Foursquare knowledge is a little rusty. He was in the top spot in Foursquare. The A spot. We always called it the king spot in elementary school. And another student from a different class had fallen, and he completely left his spot in the game, and he ran over and he stuck his hand out, and he said, hey bud, are you okay? And helped this student up. Victor Wallace, come on up.
Good morning. So my REACH Award winner for this month also has shown a lot of heart. This student, one day she noticed that one of our students was absent, and we were all cutting out our words for our word study, and she got all of hers done, and then she, without asking or without saying anything, she went over and cut all of his out for him, put the student's number on the back of all of them, put it in a Ziploc baggie, and put it in his pencil box so be ready when he came back. She does things like this all the time where she notices a need and she takes care of it. So this month's award goes to London Anderson.
Good morning, Candeo. Wow. In room 204 this month of October, we have been working extremely hard, and I was thinking any one of my students could have received the REACH Award, but then my attention was brought to one particular student whose laugh brings joy to the classroom, who works so extremely hard on his own work, helping others when we're working with partners, and just does an all-around excellent job showing REACH each and every day. My REACH Award winner for the month of October is Alex Perta.
We love you. Congratulations again, kindergarten through second grade. You will join me back up here at the very conclusion of our assembly.
All right, third grade, we get to start off the second half of REACH, and I have to be honest with you. My thoughts are a little jumbled, and I'm a little overwhelmed to present this award because really, I have so much that I could share about this student. As I was talking to Dr. Huda, I said, where do I even begin to tell everybody what an amazing student this is? In fact, for parent-teacher conferences, mom and dad walked in, and we got a little giddy. We were so excited to tell mom and dad just how amazing this student does. But what ultimately helped us decide that this was the winner, we noticed that anytime we have a guest teacher in our room or we're out doing things around other people, the teachers and the other students from other classes notice this student, how studious she is, how funny and appropriately funny. She knows when it's appropriate to be funny and what's not funny. In fact, we describe her as a person you just want to be around. She's contagious, she is fun, she makes our classroom an amazing place to learn, and so we'd love to honor Cameron O'Connor this month.
This month I'm honoring an unsung hero in my classroom. And by that I mean someone who comes in and just does everything that he needs to do to be the best that he can be to prepare himself for fourth grade. And, so for this student, when I mean by unsung hero, he doesn't need accolades. He doesn't need to tell me that he is done with anything. He shows me. And we've been talking a lot about show versus tell in our class in reading and writing. And he'll know it's him when I bring up this little situation in our small group, in our guided reading group. And there was a character in the Boxcar Children, and his name was Benny. And Benny is the youngest of the kids, and he's the most he shows the most fierceness and ability in anything he does, and he kind of keeps the family kind of ready for anything, and he kind of helps around the family when they don't have anywhere to live. And that's the kind of person this little boy is. He's small but fierce, and he does everything with such a gracious and loving heart. And that's why for October, I'm giving this to Ben Curtis. And so Ben goes with Benny, so I started calling him Benny now.
My REACH Award recipient this month is being recognized for the tremendous amount of effort he puts into our class. Whether it's doing all of his homework, his classwork, working effortlessly with his peers, and also helping me to model peer revising for the whole class. Rod, come on up. I'm going to say good morning only because the name has changed. Let's see if you know it. Good morning, Candale. Oh, wow, I'm impressed. All right, so this month, I have chosen a student who, I had to ask Miss Kingston this morning. I said I need a really, really good word for never giving up. And she told me the word perseverance. Do you guys know what that means? Yeah. It means trying and trying and trying and never giving up. And this student gets the big picture of it's not just about this one answer, and if I get this answer right, then I've done it all. He gets that he needs to continuously learn, and when he does eventually get it right, he's very excited. And that's because he just loves learning, and it really brightens our classroom, and it brightens my day. And this is for James Taylor.
Good morning, Candeo. Thank you. Okay, so I sat at my computer for what seemed to be hours as I was trying to prepare my reach speech. I found that I was having a difficult time because I cannot figure out how to capture a student like this in words. So after much consideration, I decided on putting to use a metaphor. In 4th grade, we study metaphors and learn that they compare two things without using like or as. This student is light. She illuminates our classroom with her goodness, her example, her compassion, her aptitude to serve. She anticipates needs before they are met and has one of the purest, lightest hearts I have ever seen. She gives her all to every task, and with every effort, her brilliance grows. She radiates what it means to be a student at Candeo. It is an honor to be your teacher, Caroline Clare.
I've got to remember not to go after the writing teacher. I've got to do a little before her. Reach the winner for my classroom this month is a young lady. We talk a lot about heart and attitude today, and that's all there. This one's also very humble. She works extremely hard. She's always got a smile on her face. She's got a blue bow in her hair today. Tatum Sanders.
Good morning, Candeo. All right, each student in my class, like everybody has said, they could choose multiple students each week. But this young lady grew up in Wisconsin, go Pack Go, and she came to Candeo just new this year and has been doing excellent, making friends, getting very good scores. And she shows a lot of effort in everything that she does, which doesn't surprise me. So my Reach Award winner is Rayana Rodriguez.
Good morning, Candeo. The student I've chosen to receive the Reach Award today displays amazing heart and effort. This student chooses each day to surpass her effort of the previous day. She pushes herself academically, and she can often be seen maximizing every extra moment in class, studying her vocabulary or her class notes. She even had a respectful debate with her literature circle group because she wanted to read a more challenging version of Sherlock Holmes. She's thoughtful, kind, and always looking for ways she can help her classmates or me. Her effort and heart are appreciated every single day. Keep up the great work, Mackenzie Easton.
Hi, guys.
When I see the kids come running up for their award, it reminds me of The Price is Right, and they call your name out of the audience. I'm going to talk about respect today, respect with a twist. Because this person that gets this award today respects him or herself as a learner. An aspect of classical education is that a student owns his or her learning, that he or she comes to and finds the content interesting and valuable to him or herself, and how they might use it and interact with the world around them. Okay, so a bit of a hint. My award winner is a boy, so I don't have to keep using all of those pronouns. So he reminds me of a coach in class, and when I'm teaching, he's constantly searching for strengths and weaknesses. You can hear him saying things like, "We got this, guys. All right. Yeah. Well, what you need to do is," and I always think of those scoreboards on football where all the arrows are going everywhere and the X's and O's. He's going to tackle the next learning objective, whatever it is, and he's already making a plan. He's getting an elbow right now from his buddy. As a coach, he is an exemplar and encourages those around him to be